Hello and welcome to the start of my Final Fantasy 13-2 Petless challenge run. These videos are a collection of highlights from my streams of this run. If you are curious when I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday every week around 8 p.m. to midnight here on YouTube. To start with, I'm running this game on a PC version on Steam, which means the game has its fair share of bugs that I have to fix via modding the game. Some of these mods consist of a 4GB patch, the FF13-2 fix, and 2 mods to help with performance, mainly in the form of rain, and one that adds features back from its PS3 era, which involved a few skins that I used that didn't function the best. Okay, with all that out of the way, let's get into the rules of this challenge run, albeit it's very simple and explanatory. In this game, your third-party member slot is taken up by an enemy companion that you have a random chance of acquiring after finishing a fight after around about Zone 2 that attacks and does things without the player's input. In this run, these companions, as I refer to them as pets, are banned. I am not allowed to use any of them over the course of this run, meaning I am taking every encounter with essentially one less party member to help me. This will affect some strategies, as many pets can help boost the start of fights through feral links that heavily buff your team, or hard-hitting DPS options to get through fights quicker. However, there is one exception I made, as I thought I may need it, that I will tell you more about when it comes to when I use it. I allowed the use of one sentinel pet to be used that lacks an attack-based move to prevent it from doing any damage, if I can help it, as it is run by an AI. Furthermore, I am not allowed to use its feral link ability, as many of these come in forms of damage or significant buffs to the party. For this run, the sentinel I ended up using was a bunker beast. However, you will see that it is almost never used. Outside of a few instances, I will go more in depth in later videos when the use arises. Lastly, this run is going to be a 100% base game run in the sense I will be collecting all 160 fragments scattered around the game. Many of these fragments happen to be guarded by some of the game's hardest enemies and difficult challenges, so I could see the full extent of how difficult this challenge run would pose. You can find a counter of each fragment I collected over here on the right side of the screen. And one last thing before we get this run started, I would love it if you could like and subscribe the video so you can support the channel and see when future videos come out, and to be notified of when my streams are about to go live.
Be reborn.
Now that the rules are gone, we begin. Beginning here is going to probably be a joke. I think Lightning Strike just does more damage, so I might need to auto in that. So yeah, it does 800, 800. Yeah, it's prioritizing Lightning Strikes. So I think Lightning Strike. No. You be playing it dangerous. Don't care about health. Playing this dangerous, because this is the tutorial. There we go. Speedrun the tutorial. Now for my least favorite. Why is it using my keyboard? I'm using a controller. A, that's A. Okay. Ah, this game's always.
Right.
I play it. There's something new wrong with it.
Let's not waste time.
Hey, quick time. X is still X, by the way. I wanted to use the other one.
Predictable. Now it's my turn.
Gun! Oh, fuck. Oh, what is there? Is there obsession with making you blind in every one of these games?
Real fight.
Gravity Mines? I forget if Gravity Mines is good. It's not.
Gonna get worse.
Not really. Mainly because, for some reason, the AI is doing a terrible job of hitting me. Oh my god, a speedrunner would love this. But zero heal phase the fight like that? Love this. Might be wrong.
Not your battle.
I don't know.
There's some.
I can
Change the future. You change the past, which then changes the future, so a different future is there. And then you have to go and change that future. Go back to the past, to change the past, to change the future again. I wish I was joking. Now, the pet mechanic's not gonna show up until World 2. Technically World 2. So, start of this will look the same, and probably nothing difficult. Suddenly your clothes changed. No question, it just happened.
What was that?
Do I understand why? No.
Where did these clothes come from?
Gonna have to go through me.
What the fuck? Wait a minute. It is broken. Look at it. I'm guessing changing the outfit really broke it. Dude, now it's just gone. What is happening? What is happening?
Don't ever lay down and wait to die.
What is Where did she go? What? What? Well, oh, there she is. There's Nobo. I'm guessing with this skin, the bro just breaks. I love it. I am using a non-existent bow. Actually, flash and burn, fill the bar. And I need to fill the bar again. Wait for no. Then switch back to double trouble, and yeah, it fills the bar. Okay. I'm going to make use of that as much as I can. Meaning, certain paradigms on my list, I'm going to make two exactly of the same paradigm.
If you don't understand what I was talking about in these games, after 12 seconds you get a refresh on your ATB bar when you switch paradigms. This is helpful for getting extra damage in during a fight, which can really help later on, especially given I'm lacking a party member.
Welcome to, I think, one of my favorite music tracks in the game. And also one of the weirdest boss fights that only shows up twice. Yes, I know how that works. Oh my god. My dog! Not my dog! How dare you insult my dog! My dog! Shields, bonk. No, don't use provoke. That's not helpful. Stagger on, do another bar. Right before the damage goes out, double trouble. I can start doing damage. There we go. Desperately whirly thingy. That's totally a gate. Look, there's a door.
Celebrated my marriage to Snow.
Yeah. Give me your side quest, please.
I put in.
Boom.
Allah, your sister gave me a chance. The few.
And no magic ability. Every time I come into town, that kid trips and falls.
Yes, that's.
Okay.
I couldn't believe I'd lost. I'm sorry, it's not ever seen a rock. Do me a favor. There aren't many people.
Thank you for the 50 CP. He's back again. Causality barrier, meaning he takes minimal damage outside of being staggered. Yeah. Oh, I got lucky there. Into my veins. Music is good. And that should give me the other fragment from it. Yes. Okay. Oh, thank you. I don't care. And we all get plopped out. Conveniently, we all learn how to land on our feet like cats.
Here's the start of Zone 2. We start off by fighting Big Hand. It's a boring fight.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah.
That in the hand. Quick time events. Bonk.
Visible giant.
Oh shit. And it died real quick.
Now, obviously, this fight is mostly just a big old cinematic, but of course, in normal fashion, we do all the work, and the government shows up and takes credit for it.
I don't get 5 stars. That's because I'm not good enough at the game.
And even though we help them deal with their massive hand problem, we're still treated like criminals. What?
And I think I just can talk to you.
You're being detained as potential suspects in the unsanctioned activation of Atlas. Come with me, and no funny business.
You'll need an ID to travel any further into the ruins. Here, take this communicator and keep it with you at all times.
Academy communicator and the map of the map. This is where the pet thing is introduced because upon winning this battle, the cat pontoon thingy. That's the only way I can describe it. Is cat pontoon or cat pot? Yeah, that little gem there is the introduction of our wonderful pet system.
And like I was saying in the last clip, right at the end of that fight is when the pet mechanic is first introduced uh, by the crystals shown at the end of the fight. From here on out, we can start collecting most of these enemies as forms of crystals. However, as I said, these are all banned, so this is where the real meat of the challenge starts to begin, and it causes some complications here at the start of the game.
Hey, Joe Backless, give me my 100 CV. The hurt things with is the issue. These puzzles are easy.
The machine's working.
Let's see what it does, yeah?
Let's.
Hopefully. Oh, it gives me 200 CP. Atlas is now weakened.
I would say this is the first really hard fight. Most other fights up to this point were mostly a joke, but this fight is really hard as this guy does a lot of big spell damage AoEs that can very quickly overwhelm you if you're not prepared. It is very helpful to have a medical or sentinel pet during this fight so it can take the aggro from the massive spell damage that it does. However, this fight is still doable with some potion usage and some pretty strong early game weapons, mainly one for Sarah that allows for vampiric strikes. So this fight ended up not being as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it still is a good show of how certain fights are going to be a lot more item dependent if in the use of healing, especially since I don't have access to the medical or med job class yet for either of my characters, and no access to a medical pet.
Which starts Atlas at next to no HP. And there. Also, there's little chance of me avoiding that burst there, technically. Okay. Weakened Atlas. I thought was gonna be worse. Especially when the use of... what is it? Double Sentinel comes into play. Oh god, okay, I gotta use potions. Atlas, if I hit pets right now, would already be staggered. Oh! There we go, he's finally staggered. Jesus. Yeah. Not having pets is an experience.
So how do we do?
We did it!
Okay, we're on to the quick time.
did we get here?
No! Look out!
Move!
I think I found his weak spot. Ready?
Do it!
Wait for it.
Now!
Bonk. Crack. Alright. First actively difficult fight dealt with. Kind of. It's kind of difficult. But, anyway, okay. Okay. I know I need to go to both.
Come on, Mom.
Which technically makes that a somewhat waste of crystal greens. Grab this. This will give me 500 CP.
After finishing the area, grab this side quest item real quick before leaving the area.
Fight.
Going through that gate unlocks Yashov Mashif, which is not exactly where I wanted to go to. I end up going back to New Bodom here real quick to finish up a rare mob and a fragment.
There it is. Rare mob, Tabasco Toad.
Count on you. I kind of feel bad.
Yes, that's a rare mob. Stupid Tabasco for code.
After finishing collecting those fragments, I go back and open the other gate so I can go the direction I wanted to go the first time.
Call it a night and make an announcement. I need.